Hello everyone, and welcome to English Conversation Zone. Today, we will learn how to talk about weekends and holidays in English. This is an important topic for daily conversation because people often ask each other about their free time, weekend plans, or holiday activities. By the end of this video, you will be able to talk naturally about your weekends and holidays using simple sentences. 1. What is the weekend? The weekend is the time when most people do not go to work or school. In many countries, the weekend is on Saturday and Sunday, but in some countries, it may be Friday and Saturday. Weekends are very important because they give people a chance to rest, relax, and spend time with family and friends. Weekends are also a good time to do hobbies, watch TV, read books, play sports, or study something new. Some people like to sleep late on weekends because they are tired from the week. Others like to travel or go out with friends. Talking about weekends is very common in English because everyone has different routines. Examples. I like the weekend because I can rest. On the weekend, I visit my parents. I usually watch movies on Saturday evening. 2. Common questions about weekends. When people want to start a conversation, they often ask questions about weekends. Here are some common questions you can hear. What do you do on the weekend? How is your weekend? What are your plans for the weekend? Did you do anything special last weekend? These questions are simple, but they help you start a conversation with anyone, such as friends, classmates, or coworkers. Simple answers include: I relax at home. I go out with my friends. I visit my family. I study English. I play sports. 3. Talking about weekend activities. Weekends are a time to do different activities. Here are some examples of what people do on weekends. Relaxing at home. Many people like to stay at home, sleep, watch TV, or read a book. Example. I stay at home on Saturday. I watch movies and relax. Visiting friends or family. Some people like to spend time with family or friends. Example. On Sunday, I visit my parents. We eat lunch together and talk. Going out. Going to the park, shopping, or eating out is popular. Example. I go out with my friends on Saturday afternoon. Hobbies and learning. Weekends are a good time for hobbies or learning something new. Example. I study English on Sunday morning. I also play the guitar. Sports and exercise. Many people play football, basketball, or go running. Example. On Saturday, I play football with my friends. It is very fun. 4. Talking about your weekend routine. You can describe your weekend routine in simple sentences. Use time expressions like in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. Example routine. On Saturday, I wake up late in the morning. I have breakfast at 9 o'clock. In the afternoon, I watch TV and read a book. In the evening, I go out with friends. At night, I relax and prepare for Sunday. Another example. On Sunday, I wake up at 8 o'clock. I clean my room and do my homework. In the afternoon, I visit my family. In the evening, I watch a movie before sleeping. Talking about your routine is an easy way to practice English. You can start with simple sentences and gradually add more details. 5. Talking about last weekend. When you want to talk about the past, you can describe last weekend. Use simple past verbs for actions that already happened. Examples of simple past verbs. Stay, becomes, stayed, in the past. Visit, becomes, visited, in the past. Watch, becomes, watched, in the past. Play, becomes, played, in the past. Travel, becomes, traveled, in the past. Study, becomes, studied, in the past. Go, becomes, went, in the past. Have, becomes, had, in the past. Meet, becomes, met, in the past. Eat, becomes, ate, in the past. Example sentences. Last weekend, I stayed at home and watched TV. I visited my parents on Sunday. I played football with my friends. I studied English for 1 hour on Saturday. You can also give more details about your feelings. I felt relaxed and happy. I enjoyed spending time with my family. Last weekend was very interesting. 6. Talking about next weekend. You can also talk about your plans for the next weekend. This is useful when making plans with friends or talking about your future. Use expressions like next weekend, this weekend. Examples. Next weekend, I will visit my grandparents. This weekend, I will watch a new movie. I will play football on Saturday. I will study English on Sunday morning. Use will plus verb for future actions. I will relax. I will travel. I will visit. I will meet friends. Talking about future plans is fun and helps you practice English naturally. 7. What is a holiday? A holiday is a special day when people do not work or study. Holidays can be national, religious, or personal. People often use holidays to rest, travel, or spend time with family. Examples. I like holidays because I can relax. Holidays are fun and exciting. During holidays, I visit my family or friends. Holidays are different from weekends because they are usually only one day or a few days long. 8. Talking about holiday activities. People do many activities during holidays. Here are some examples. Relaxing. Many people rest at home, sleep, watch movies, or read books. Example. During the holiday, I relaxed and watched a movie. Traveling. Holidays are a good time to travel to another city or country. Example. I traveled to the beach with my family. Visiting family and friends. Some people use holidays to spend time with family or friends. Example. I visited my grandparents during the holiday. Doing hobbies. Holidays are a good time to enjoy hobbies like painting, playing music, or learning English. Example. I practiced the guitar during my holiday. 9. Common questions about holidays. People often ask each other questions about holidays. Here are some examples. What do you do on holidays? Where do you go on holiday? How was your holiday? Did you enjoy your holiday? Simple answers. I stayed at home and relaxed. I traveled to another city. My holiday was great and fun. I spent time with my family. 10. Talking about past holidays. Use simple past to describe holidays that already happened. Examples. Last holiday, I visited my family. I traveled to the mountains last holiday. I watched a lot of movies and read books. I spent time with my friends. You can also describe your feelings. I was happy. I felt relaxed. I had a good time. 11. Talking about future holidays. You can also talk about your plans for future holidays. Use expressions like next holiday, this holiday. Examples. Next holiday, I will travel to another city. I will visit my grandparents. I will relax and watch movies. I will spend time with my family. 12. Useful words and expressions. Here are some useful words and phrases for talking about weekends and holidays. On the weekend. Last weekend. Next weekend. During the holiday. Last holiday. Next holiday. In the morning. In the afternoon. In the evening. At night. Example sentences. On the weekend, I usually relax. Last holiday, I visited my grandparents. Next weekend, I will go to the park. 13. Talking about feelings. You can also talk about your feelings during weekends and holidays. Common words. Happy. Relaxed. Excited. Tired. Examples. I feel happy on the weekend. I feel relaxed during holidays. I feel excited before traveling. I feel tired after a busy weekend. 14. Simple conversations about weekends and holidays. Conversation 1. What do you do on the weekend? I usually relax at home. Conversation 2. How was your last holiday? It was fun and relaxing. Conversation 3. What are your plans for next weekend? I will visit my family. Conversation 4. Where do you go on holidays? I go to the beach with my family. Conversation 5. Did you enjoy your holiday? Yes, I enjoyed it a lot. 16. Why this topic is important. Talking about weekends and holidays is very useful because it helps you practice daily activities vocabulary, helps you talk about past and future, helps you describe your routine and feelings, makes it easier to communicate with friends, teachers, or coworkers. Talking about weekends and holidays in English is easy when you use simple words and sentences. You can start with easy sentences like, I relax at home, or, I visit my family. Then you can add more details about time, activities, and feelings. Remember to practice every day. Try to talk about your weekends and holidays with friends or family. Listening and repeating sentences will help you speak English confidently. Thank you for watching this video. Keep practicing English, and soon you will feel more confident talking about your life in English every day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it useful.